Greetings to each and every one of you. Today again, we are here. We are going to be talking about the mystery of witchcraft. This is episode 2. Omnia vincit veritas. Truth conquers all. I seek blessings, protection from our within God into our lives. So let's begin with the word, which the word itself is witch, and the masculine word of it is wizard. So this name is named after a person. When that person is acting in a certain craft, then this person will be named, or this person will be called a witch or a wizard. So when you turn the word W, it gives you M. So you see, from the first letter of witch, we have M, and at the same time we have W. M stands for man, and W stands for woman. So do not forget, if W stands for woman, so that means this power itself is feminine power that was embedded with masculine energy within it. So if it is a feminine energy that was embedded with masculine energy, that means this energy, it is never positive nor negative. Automatically, this energy was never feminine and masculine. It is embedded. So automatically, this energy is a neutral energy. So any energy that is neutral, it is not positive nor negative, is divine. I want you to pay attention. Divine is only consciousness that was embedded with negative and positive energy. So within divine, there is negative and there is positive, which is why the word divine begins with D. And D is 2 primal letters or alphabets. D is a C and I, and C facing backwards, which is the left hand side, and I covers it, blocks it. So, and the C is the half moon. I don't want to go there, that side is deep. The C is the half moon that controls one of your brain, which is the left brain. So in biology and in neuroscience, they will tell you that the left brain is more powerful than the right brain. The left brain gets more information than the right brain. And the I is the I, which is the consciousness itself. So let's put that aside. So yes, which is why it is started with D, divine, because within this energy, the I gives you 9, and the 9 means perfection. And at the same time, when you turn the I, which is the 9, it gives you 6, pure love. And the C is a creative act. 3, C gives you 3, and 3 is what? Creativity. Anything that has to do with creative acts, creativity, anything that has to do with orally, anything that has to do with voice, anything that has to do with written, anything that has to do with arts, is 3. anything that has to do with music, melodies, is 3. So witchcraft, when one mastered in divinity, and this person is able to manipulate the energies around him or her, and this person is always conscious of himself or herself, conscious of his surroundings and aware, and this person is capable of using these energies and this divine energy at his own will at any point in time, then this person becomes the master of what? Divine crafts. So when this person becomes the master of divine crafts, then he becomes a witchcraft. So witchcraft, or witch himself, is who we call divine. Which is why, you see, if you look at the word witch, it is W and I and what? And T and C and H. Why is it that after the W it is I and T? And why is it that the woman, after the W it is O, which is the cosmic egg? So the letters that you see, it is not just a coincidence. If I'm going to break it for you, it will take about more than 1 hour. So divine himself or herself is acting in witchcraft, because until you are able to master these phenomena, you are able to manipulate the consciousness, you are able to manipulate the energies around you, you are able to control your life to the total degree, you can't be called a witch. So this energy is divine energy, which is why divine God has 2 faces. You see, God is like a coin. You can't separate the back of the coin from the front. Likewise, you can't separate the front of the coin from the back. So divine is positive, and at the same time divine is negative. So divine is God, and at the same time divine is Lucifer. You get what I'm saying? The positive and the negative, when they come together, they form God, they form divine energy. So that is the witchcraft. So when one begins to master this energy and the person didn't get mentor, that is where the problem is coming. And because a lot of people don't go through the right channel, they go through shortcuts by putting up concoction. It is not natural, it is not original, so you will fumble. You can't master the energy, because the energy that you are inviting or the energy that you are activating needs gradual process, needs orientation, needs training, because you are activating the divine energy itself, and you are using concoctions, you are using rituals, you are using animals, you are using herbs, you want to do what you want to do, bypass, you want to pass by the back door, you don't want to go through the right channel. So you miss a lot of angles, you miss a lot of process. This is why our forefathers, this is why our grandparents, many of them, you will see that the person is having this pure gift, but because the process in which the person went through to acquire that process wasn't natural, so the person will fumble. Automatically you will see that the person, instead of the person to become positive, then the person become negative, because the person didn't go through a right channel. So you can awake this energy through meditation, through mantra, through poor libation, putting up concoction, whatever it is. But if it is a concoction, then you should make sure the person who is putting up this concoction for you mastered this act very well and looked at the person very well. If the person truly mastered this act, you will know, you will see it clearly. You shall know them by their fruit. That's what Jesus said. His daily activities will tell you. It will tell you. So if you are a meditator, if you are a person who always recite mantra, if you are a person who always practice spirituality, you should know that you have indulged into witchcraft. Because all this supernatural energy, supernatural force is divine. Just that people misunderstood them, so they mispractice it. Which is why you always need somebody, a guider, who will guide you. Which is why mystics always says that when the student is ready, the master appears. What type of readiness that they are talking about? When you go into trance, it means you are practicing a witchcraft. We are practicing the craft of witch. When you sleep and your etheric body comes out from your body and travel, you are practicing a what? Witchcraft. When you go to bed and you dream and you are conscious of your dream and you have full control in your dream, you are practicing witchcraft. So the craft of which is to have control over these supernatural energies and use it to your own advantage. That's it. But it depends on who nurtured you or who is going to nurture you, who is going to train you, who is going to take you through the process. When you master your witchcraft, everything that is material bows for you. Shalom.